Hello, Mr. Y. Want to give you a tiny overview of an app called Quicksilver. A few weeks ago I mentioned this Quicksilver app and how it improved my life within the Mac environment, and I want to share with you some of the powerful features that Quicksilver has. Quicksilver is many things. It's, for me, an app launcher, a very easy app launcher. Quicksilver can also automate many tasks within your Mac environment. What I'm going to do is take you through just basically how to launch apps and how to do some very simple tasks within Quicksilver, or rather using Quicksilver. Now, if you'll notice my desktop as well as my dock, I have very few items on it. I don't launch applications by using my mouse and double clicking. I launch apps by using Quicksilver, so I don't need the use of the mouse to launch my apps. I launch apps by invoking the Quicksilver app. So I press a Quicksilver hotkey, and then I type in the first few letters of the app that I want to launch. For example, I want to launch iTunes. I'll type in ITU, or just IT here, and then press enter, and that will launch Quicksilver. That will launch iTunes, as you can see there. And you can do the same thing by invoking the Quicksilver app and then type in the first few letters of other apps. Like, for example, you want to launch Mail. I will type in the Quicksilver hotkey and type in the first few letters of the app, again Mail, press enter, and that launches Mail. Some of the other things you can do, I like to do basic tasks within Quicksilver. For example, rather than browsing through my iTunes library via iTunes, I can browse and launch from Quicksilver. Let's say I want to look for a specific Radiohead song within an album called In Rainbows. I'll execute the Quicksilver hotkey and then type in BR for browse, and then within the Quicksilver menu, as you can see here, I'll select the appropriate action that I want to take. I want to pick Browse Artist, so I'm going to select that. Then I'm going to press the right arrow key, and that will bring up another subset of items. This is the list of all the artists in my iTunes library. So I want to find Radiohead. I'm going to type in the first few letters of Radiohead, R-A-D, and Quicksilver will find that, as you can see here. Press the right arrow key, and that will display a list of all the albums for Radiohead. I select the appropriate album, press the right arrow key, and that will bring up all the various songs for that album. Once I've selected the song that I want to play, I press enter, and that will start playing 15 Step from within the Radiohead album In Rainbows. That's one task that you can do within Quicksilver. Another thing that I like to do is compose emails without being in my email app. Let's say, for example, I'm in another app and I want to send a quick email to Larry Ann. I will start up the Quicksilver app by pressing the hotkey, type in the first few letters of the name of the contact, in this case L-A-R for Larry Ann, then select from the drop-down menu the appropriate contact, then press the tab key, and then type in the next action that I want to do with this contact. So I want to compose an email, so I'm going to type in the first few letters of compose, C-O-M or C-O, and then press enter. And I'm now in composition mode within Mail. So as you can see, I used basically my keyboard to start up that task. So those are some of the very basic things you can do in Quicksilver. You can launch apps, you can do very basic tasks. Quicksilver is definitely more robust. I'm a very beginning user. I use it for very, as you can see, very basic tasks. But even those basic tasks have greatly improved my workflow and productivity within OS X. So I hope that you can take advantage of this application. You can explore and download the app at blacktree.com. So hopefully that'll work out for you. Check that out if you find interest in that. Take it easy.